Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today's another hashtag Opshop haul, and this is where we show what we found from the Opshop, secondhand shops, whatever is secondhand for your crafting needs. Now this is an open collaboration with me. You can join in, anyone can join in. Just put the hashtag OpshopCrafter in your title and link me back in your description, and we can all see what we found from the Opshop for our crafting needs. I've also got a Facebook group called Opshop/ThriftshopCrafter. You can pop over there and join our community, and we just share our links, video links and photos and things like that, and what we've made with our Opshop goodies. Now today's haul is a bit of a mix of places that we went. We went away for the weekend and we stayed at Cobram. We also went to Shepparton and we went to Benilla on the way home. So it was a bit of a round trip. We took our camper and we camped on the Murray, and yeah, it was just a really nice time away. So we did a few Opshops while we were there. Now I got all these for $1 each. They're patchwork like applique templates, and aren't they amazing? They were just $1. These aren't cheap, all these acrylic templates. So there was this round one, cut what 3-inch and 5-inch apple core. Okay, and this one is a half triangular template. These ones are 2 set triangular templates, and then this one says Wheel of Mystery, so it makes this pattern at the back here, obviously. Yeah, you can see the patterns at the back that it makes. So I'm not a quilter or a that type of thing, but I picked them up because I thought my daughter might be interested in having a play with these, but I couldn't leave them there for $1 each. That's insane. So I picked them up. Picked up this little circle template. I thought that would be cool for something that I use. I might give this to my daughter too. It's one of those pin magnets. Yeah, just a pin magnet. What else? I picked up a pack of these popsicle sticks, but they're the short ones, and I thought they'd be really cool just for little dangles and things, and you could put a word on it. There was a pack of these shells. I think they may have been Christmas decorations. I'm not sure. They're still all stapled up. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, they're probably Christmas decorations, but wouldn't they make great dangles on a shell junk journal or an ocean junk journal? So I thought they were really nice. So there was them. They were only 50 cents. There was a pack of these star sequins. Looks like we're going to show the string next. There was some of this crochet thread. Don't even know. It just says cotton, crochet cotton, mercerized. So there was 3 balls of that in one bag. There was 3 balls of the green in another bag. Where do you hop over there, paint? And I thought they were gorgeous colours, gorgeous colours. There was also some of this chenille. And what else? There was a ball of this stuff. Gosh, I can't think of what it's called now. It's like raffia, but it's the plastic raffia. And this one, I'm not sure the age of this one. It's all in Chinese or Japanese, but these two I know are vintage, definitely vintage, because I've got this brand before in different colors, but I've never seen it in purple. Isn't it gorgeous in purple? They haven't even been opened or used. Beautiful. So I do those these little flowers with this sort of raffia, the plastic raffia. I love this plastic raffia, so I've got a nice collection of colors of that. Beautiful. Right, I found this pack of thread. and it's just a mix of threads that are all variegated. Aren't they fun? You know, I look at this sort of stuff on Temu and AliExpress, and I thought, oh, I should buy some of that, but I found it from the Opshop for 50 cents. Nice. Alright, there is a bag of little rings here. These are, I think, they're plastic, but they would look great on the tassels, or you could blanket stitch around them, or whatever you want to do with the little rings. They're very versatile. There was a buckle. I don't know whether there was another buckle sitting there somewhere, but there's a buckle. There was a bag of goodies here, and these were from different Opshops. We had a look in Cobram, in Shepparton, and in Vanilla as we went along. So there's some black sequin trim there, couple of lengths of that. Some really pretty flowers here, little fabric flowers. Oh, there's some bugle beads, little black iridescent ones, and a couple of packs of these floral pins. It says floral pin, yeah, nice. So that was a nice little mix of goodies in that bag. Right, there was a pack of thread. I'm pretty sure it's wool thread, so let's have a look at what's in there. Well, some of it's wrapped around an organizer, and it looks like wool thread to me. It feels like wool thread. Pretty colours. And there's some two balls of the Appleton wool, and then there was another one on rings. Oh, I've never seen that sort of ring before. Interesting. And they feel like wool threads as well. They're gorgeous. And then there was this. It looks like a mix of something. Wool thread plus strand. Is it stranded? No, it's not. It's wool thread plus the pearl thread all in one. Interesting. So they were some gorgeous threads in there. Put you over there. Right, I found a stamp. This Christmas stamp. I thought, oh, that's a very useful Christmas stamp. So I stamped it out. That's what it looks like. It sort of got the impression that it's a crayon picture, so it doesn't give you that full solid line. It's like a crayon drawing, which is quite pretty. And it's had a bit of use, but it still stamps really nicely. That's a Hero Art stamp, and I'm pretty sure that only charged me 50 cents for that. So that was pretty cool. There was a pair of scissors as well, Fisker's brand, and this one said sunflower edge, and that's the edge that it makes there. So they were two crafty things that I picked up. There was also oh, here's those other buckles. There's the buckle there. They were the buckles that I found. Love this corduroy one. And there was a whole pack of green beads. I'm not going to undo that sticky tape, but that's a great mix of green beads there. A great mix. I've got another one similar to this, but it's all red beads, different red beads, so be great at Christmas time, red and green. Now, years ago, before I got back on YouTube, I had a collection of puppets, hand puppets, finger puppets. And I don't know whether you remember this style of puppet. Now, this is probably, some people would think this is so creepy, but I have got a lot of these hand puppets where you put your finger up in there and it's got a fabric clothes on it. And I've also got the little finger puppets, and I seen this and it was only 50 cents, and it is vintage, definitely vintage, authentic grandma puppet head. How awesome is that? I'm going to keep her in this plastic. I think she's just amazing, and I'll put her with my little finger puppets and hand puppets. Yeah, they're all in the storage bay at the moment, but I have a beautiful little collection of them. Yeah, so that came home with us. As creepy as it is. Now I found two colour wheels. This one was $1 and this one was 50 cents. These aren't cheap, these colour wheels, and they are so helpful. So I picked up, I especially love the bigger one. I might put this smaller one in a junk journal, in an art journal that I do. That would look really cool in the front of an art journal, but I love this bigger one. I'll probably end up hanging it up in front of me just as a reference. Okay, next I found two of these scarves. Now I seem to find these scarves everywhere too, but I love the colors on this one. And you know, if I know I've got a color, I don't bother getting it. But I've got, in my last video I found a black one, which I hadn't found a black one before, and this one I got a nice blue colored one, and this pink one. So all I do is just get it going. Okay, and that's what I do with these. I separate them so that then I can use that trim. And then this one is a really pretty blue one. I don't think I had a blue one, but this one has got really pretty little blue hearts on it. Now I'll just see if I can get that in under there. Get it started. And look at the pretty blue trim. It's just gorgeous. You know, you don't see these trims in the shops to buy, so that's why I pick up the scarves and just pull them apart for the trim. So that's really fun, finding a couple more of them. Now you might have seen me talk about these nylon knitting ribbon. It's the sort of stuff that back quite a few years ago people would knit their coat hanger covers with it. I like picking up these, and I've got all the colours in the in their range. And you remember what I was saying, all I was after was a bright yellow? Well, I found it. I found it, and there was two of them, and they were only 50 cents each. So I was like, I think I'll take both the yellow, because that's the hardest one to find, is this bright yellow. And I picked up this other light purple one, but I'm pretty sure I've got that colour. But yeah, I was after this bright yellow, so I know it sounds stupid, but I was pretty excited to find the bright yellow. Now I've got all these colours, and you know, I don't think we utilise this this medium of yarn enough, and yeah, I've got that now in my colour collection. Awesome. 50 cents each, can't beat it. I think I seen one on eBay and they wanted $8 for a ball like that hadn't been opened, and $10 postage. Insane, absolutely insane. I thought, well, I'll just wait until I find one from the Opshop. Right, there was this bag and it said, oops, oh, that was inside, I remember that now. It was silk. It was, what did it say, 115 centimeters wide by 1.5 meters, so it's quite a bit of silk here, and I would love to do some silk painting. So I thought, oh, I'm going to grab that silk, because one day I'm going to do some silk painting. It's always intrigued me, so I thought this would be the perfect just plain colour to have a play with that. Right, I found this. This is what fell out of there because I put it in there to protect it. There was this little shoe. How awesome is this? And it says under there, Honey Bun Ceramics Australia. Isn't this beautiful? Wouldn't this look beautiful made into a little pin cushion or something like that? So that had to come home with me. All right. Now what's next? I found this. This is a Family Circle daisy bouquet. And I thought, oh, this looks really retro. So let's open it up and see what's in here. Okay, we've got the picture. Oh good, we've got the instructions. This is the picture. Isn't it awesome? It's so retro. So cool. Oh, okay, you use it with these little flower makers. What I do to make these ones with, so that will be cool. So you make the little flowers on the flower maker, and then also you embroider it. Instructions to make this. Oh, okay. No, that's not that one. Oh, does it do the Afghan daisy as well? No, let's have a look. Oh, it does too. That is awesome. So it's got the instructions to make this, and it also has the instructions to make this daisy blanket. That's awesome. Now the only thing missing out of there obviously is these little daisy makers, but I have got them over here, and it gives you all the instructions on them as well. That's cool. I really like that. So there's that. We've got threads here. Big bundle of threads. Aren't they retro goodness? That. Oh, nice. And then there is the fabric, and it's all printed on here. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it shows you how then to put the daisies on, where to put them, and where to embroider. That is so pretty. I love that. Love it. So that will be a fun project as well. I'm really wanting to get into the other project that I bought, and that was the seagull one. That I thought that was gorgeous, the seagull one. What a beautiful pickup that was. Right, I have a few other things here. I've got some doilies. Oh, this one, there was a few in this shape, I think. Yeah. Okay, so there was a bundle of squares in that look like this. Look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? It's been starched. That is so pretty. There's these squares. Which way does it go? This way. Beautiful. And there's these orange ones. Love the coloured ones. They would just snip apart so easily. They're beautiful. Right, there's two of these ones. These are gorgeous too. I love the patterns on them. So there's two like that. These are all like bundled together when I bought them. And then there was a bundle of these like diamond shaped ones. These would look awesome wrapped around a junk journal, and then that's the closure. So that's why I picked up these. I thought they would look so pretty wrapped around junk journals. So I think there was 4 of them of different sizes. So pretty. Right, there's a few other doilies. This one's a little garden doily. I think it goes that way, yep. Oh, it's a little garden gate and some flowers. And then there was a few others as well. It's this one. And this one. I just can't stay away from the doilies. They're just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So much work in them. This little purple one. And sandwich doily. A round one. And then this, oh, this is a bit bigger. I'll just show you the half. But some great little flowers on this one so that I could glean off it. Then there was a little bag of these. I think they're hankies. I think. We'll have a look. Yeah, I think they're some sort of hanky. But aren't they gorgeous? Oh, they're just so pretty. The work on there is so pretty. So there's a purple one. And this one has got just little yellow roses on each corner. Oh, these are gorgeous. Oh, there's two. Oh, this one's daisies. They are just gorgeous, they are. And then this one isn't sewn. It looks like it's printed. Which side is it printed on? This side, I think. It's just got a print on that one. So aren't they stunning? Absolutely stunning little hankies. Alright, the last thing in the linen was this beautiful little square cloth. And it looks like this. It's got gorgeous lace work in between these fabric shapes. That's beautiful. So they were some gorgeous, gorgeous doilies and things. Right, there's a few books. Now, I don't pick up many of these anymore, only if they're a particular size. And I thought this would probably be the most popular sort of, or handy size to use. You could use the glassine paper out of here, because each, in this photo album, each page has a sheet of glassine paper. That would be handy. And then you can take these pages apart. I have done it before, so... But each of these has got a gorgeous flower on it arrangement. So yeah, you can divide these and use them in your junk journaling. Right, this letter set is pretty cool. This is an Aboriginal, Indigenous, authentic Australian Aboriginal art. Love the front. I could cut that up. And inside there was some pieces of paper left, but I could use all this as well. And there's only one envelope left, but then there was a writing pad which you could use the cover of that as well, and it just had beautiful pages in there that you could use in an Indigenous journal. So I've got some nice bits and pieces together for that, and I'm looking forward to making one. Right, my next book was this one. Interesting book, this. Gift wrap by artists. 12 full colour patterns. Each tear out sheet is 4 times book size. Okay, so this book size is an A4, and they got all tear out papers in here. Okay, so you tear out the gift paper. I won't tear it out, but then it opens up 4 sizes bigger than the A4. Aren't they gorgeous? So it's just a book of gift wrap. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like this. But it's got some beautiful gift wrap in here, all in the rose theme. Hang on, that one has gone. Is there one gone? Yep, one's been taken out, one of these ones. But that's okay. Aren't they beautiful? They're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then it shows you a little bit about the book and about roses and the history Interesting. I've never seen anything like that. You could also use the outside as well. Beautiful book, that one. Alright, there's this book, Australian Glass, from 1900 to 1950. An evaluation guide. Oh, my mum and dad would have loved to have looked at this book. They may have even had it. And it just shows you all the vintage glass in here. Could pick up that. Right, I've got a few crafty books. This one is Beaded Animals in Jewelry. Now, I'm pretty sure I had this book a long time ago. I may have showed you them. This is what our kids made. Look at them all. Also, they loved making these little crocodiles and little bags and little fish, all sorts of things. There's a little echidna, little rabbit. They had so much fun. We had so much fun doing all that sort of stuff together. Look at that little lizard. Little angels, butterflies, and a little bike. There's all sorts of things in there. I think this one's a praying mantis. Yeah, they loved that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we did have one back in the day. Alright, this one is a crochet book. Just different blankets and patterns and things like that I liked in there. This one is it's a lace book, but it's that bobbin lace. Now, my dad built me a bobbin board, and it had a drawer under it, and it's got all the bobbins in it. It's in my storage bay. I made a bookmark, and then I didn't do anything else with it. And I'd love to just try it again. Gorgeous, like just little motifs like that. Just even the little heart and stuff. Yeah, me and my daughter, he made one for my daughter, my youngest daughter, and one for me, and we got all the little bobbins and the pins and everything and had a go at it. It was quite interesting. It takes a little bit to get your head around it, but it is really a lost art. It's just an amazing type of lace work. So if I could yeah, I'll show you some stuff here. I think you see these people and they twist these bobbins so fast and you just think, oh gosh, how could I even learn to do that? But I think if you had someone sit and slowly do it with you, you could quite easily pick it up, because we picked it up okay. But that was with the help of my daughter. She nutted it out first. And this one's called Crochet to Treasure. And there's some gorgeous bits and pieces of crochet in here too. It's insane. We went to, I think it was in Manila, we found these books, and it was at this little church bazaar, and it was in a church, but it was set up like a little church bazaar, and the ladies were so friendly, so friendly. Alright, I've got a little bit of fabric. I found all these corduroys. This blue is gorgeous. It's green. It's red. Look at this pink. This pink is beautiful. This one is a corduroy that's got a different pattern on it. Isn't this interesting? And then this creamy colour. So I got all these corduroys. These would make a great project, all these corduroys. Love them. Oh, I missed these books up here. There's this book too. The Australian Stamp Catalogue. Now, I don't usually get these stamp catalogues, but this one was all in colour. And I thought, oh yeah, this is nice. So this one is 1982. And then I found a book that I've been looking for forever, and I've got it. I had it I've still got it favorited on eBay, and after I bought this, I went back onto eBay to have a look at the pricing. It started at about $38 and went up to $80. Different books, you know. So I want to have a look at the age. It's called Eucalypt Buds and Fruits, and yeah, I've had my eye on this book for a long time, and I just want to find out the age in here. Okay, this is 1981. So the ones in the 60s, there was a 60, I think, 2 version or 60 something version, and they had more on that one. But have a look at this, and I bought this for my drawing and things like that to just refer to, because I love eucalypts and gum blossoms and gum nuts, and it is just chock-a-block full of all these sorts of eucalypt seed pods. It is so interesting. I just oh, here's someone's. Oh, that's a cute, cool piece of ephemera, isn't it? I love the writing. Someone's writing down all the different ones they have or have seen, obviously. But I'm just so happy to get even an 81 version of this book, and it cost me $3. Not 38, not 50, not 80. And no one's drawn in it or anything. It's all in good nick. It's just beautiful. And then at the front it's got all the reference to those pictures. So that was an amazing pickup. And you know, I always have in my head, I'll find it one day at the Opshop, and I usually do. Like these 2 things were on my Opshop list. What's on your Opshop list? I'd love for you to comment below. Something that you want to find that, you know, yeah, I could find that from the Opshop. I would love to know what it is. Alright, I've just got a couple more things. I got 2 different types of chicken scratching. Love picking up chicken scratching. And that is just simply just the embroidery that's done over this gingham fabric. This one's a gorgeous one with the black. And then I got a blue one, and it's just the gingham, but it's edged with the rickrack, and it's just gorgeous. Different again from the last blue one that I got. I just love all this chicken scratching. Now I got 2 tablecloths. There's this retro one, which looks brand new. It's like, it's so nice. It says 63% cotton, 37% polyester, and it says made in Brazil, that one. And then there's this one. It's really retro. I think this one is bar cloth. I couldn't see a tag on it, but I'm pretty sure this one is bar cloth. It's got that rough feeling to it. But isn't it so retro and cool? I love it. Right, and my last thing was a brand new retro sheet. This one's a Sundowner quality sheet. Oh, it's 1 pair, so there's 2 in there. That's cool. There's 2 flat sheets. So that's the pattern on it. Gorgeous vintage pattern on that. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Alright, that is my Opshop haul for today. This was our Opshop crawl that we did through the country from Cobram, Shepparton, Benilla, and then back home. And it was really nice just to get out. We camped on the Murray, and Dave put his drone up, and yeah, it was just beautiful. So it was just nice to get out and get doing things in our camper again. Now that the weather has started to cool off, they will be our weekends. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at this. If you've got any questions or anything, pop them down in the comments below and tell me what you think of the haul and the things that I've found. I didn't pay a whole lot for any of this stuff. It was quite reasonable. I don't pay a lot of money for Opshop goods, and if it is overpriced, I put it back on the shelf and walk out. So so if you want to pop over to our Facebook group, and you can join there, and I'll be back soon for a new video, a new haul, new make, whatever comes out. And in the meantime, take care and happy crafting. Bye.